Hey friends, it's Suzanne. Welcome to Ordinary Life Reimagined. I'm Suzanne Menji, and we get to play in this playground that I call it, of inviting you and the guests that are on this show to come into a greater capacity for abundance and magic and possibilities in your life. So I am blessed to be trying a new format today. And what that is I have two amazing guests. One of them, Joe Peach Graves. Welcome, Joe. And one of them, Emilia Barreiro. She came from Argentina just a moment ago. And I just say welcome to both of these wonderful human beings as we're going to just dive in and have a great conversation and see what comes. What I do on these shows is I invite people to a coaching conversation. We don't know what's coming. We've talked a little bit more because we were hanging out, but we're going to go into an area of possibility in their lives and see what comes out. Okay? I invite you to use your own details, breathe with us, come into your body with us, because when we come into alignment within ourselves, it doesn't matter what's going on outside of you. You come into an extraordinary wealth of information and clarity. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you
welcome,
so much.
Emilia.
We're excited to be here.
Tell me, what's your inspiration for saying yes to this?
Well, mostly it was you. I love the idea of people taking action to improve their community, to improve their environment. You're doing something. I don't know much about it, but anybody who asks me to do something that is doing something, I'm 10 toes down. I'm going to show up.
I love it.
Yes,
welcome.
yes.
And Emilia, how about you? What was your inspiration to saying yes today?
My inspiration of saying yes was because today we have our little tag at the morning, and you told me about how much important is don't let external thing affect us. I'm talking about the weather, and it was like, yeah, you're right. You are my inspiration of like looking inner in myself and don't let things that I cannot control affect me.
Can you imagine if we lived in a world where no one let things they cannot control affect them? And that means that even if you come and curse me out today, I don't let that energy affect me. I'm not afraid. Don't you worry. But I use you as an example because it doesn't matter what's going on outside of us when we come back into our body. So I'm going to invite you guys, and I'm going to invite our entire audience to literally breathe into your feet right now. Literally put your feet on the ground. If your feet aren't touching the ground right now, then just imagine them being rooted in. And imagine them being shoulders width apart or so. And having 4 quadrants. So there's inner, outer, toes, and heels. And we want equally weighted. When we're riding the rails, I call it, our legs are splayed out. When we're collapsing in, our knees are practically touching. A lot of us live on our toes, like constantly staying on our toes for the next what, right? To keep ourselves safe. So breathe into those feet and let them root into the ground like trees, like super tall, strong trees. And we've been having some wind here in Hawaii, right? So we want to be those trees that no matter what storm comes through, we're solid. Breathe into your seat. I always invite you to have a 25,000 pound butt. Most people are trying to lose weight, okay? This isn't about becoming 25,000 pounds in body. I'm saying be so heavy into your seat that you're actually landed here. And then we got started on this question, but I'm going to ask you again and invite you to really check in this moment. Is there one area of your life for either of you that you would love to up level, that you want to play with today on camera?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, it's spirituality.
Okay. Emilia, tell me more. What does that mean to you? You want to up-level your spirituality.
Well, for me, like spirituality and energy have been helping me along of a lot of years. For me, working in my spirituality is like connecting more with my body, with my intention, being like conscious of my thoughts, and also like good thoughts and bad thoughts, and when I have bad thoughts, be able to convert them in good thoughts, you know. And I feel like spirituality is let you be without being afraid of like doing something wrong, you know, like going with the flow of life.
Actually showing up for life. What do you notice in your feet or in your body right now? Is there anything you notice in your body?
I feel ease, like I feel calm.
Okay. And how's the breathing? Are you willing, both of you, to breathe into your sides right now and recognize how the breathing is?
I am not that conscious of my breathing, you know.
Ah. Okay. So what if I told you it was this simple? You are a divine being. You are spirit. You happen to live in this vehicle. Okay? Everybody, I invite you right now to feel this possibility. Don't take my word for anything I say ever. You got to prove it to yourself. But what if what we're working with is not being more spiritual, but actually coming back to our roots? What do you notice in the body right now?
I don't know, anything new.
Okay, so breathe into your bottom, breathe into your seat, get really heavy on the seat, and check in with the body, because you're used to checking in with the mind. The mind is perpetuated, the mind is prized in this world. Figure it out all comes from here. But the body actually knows all the answers. We just have a lot of noise in the body. So if you breathe into your seat right now and just notice, is there any tension? Is there any energy moving?
Yeah.
Is there any sensation anywhere in the body?
Yeah, I feel like kind of nervous.
Okay, where is that where is that?
In my stomach.
Okay, perfect. And what's the sensation? Is it hot or cold? Is it contraction or expansion? And tell me if you don't understand any of the language.
No, I understand.
Okay.
It's like,
Is it pokey? Is
it's
it
like, you know when you take sparkling water in your mouth and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Yeah. So you could just say it's like energy moving.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm putting you on the spot right here, right? I'm not, because a lot of people talk about what they want to change. And I invite you to check in right now with your breathing and your body. You said to me a moment ago, you're not very good with your breathing. Breathing is spirit. If we actually come back in and allow the breath into our body on a consistent basis, and we stay that present with ourselves, our divinity shines through. And then the key is, so we find it in the body. We found the freedom process. It's this simple. It's 4 simple things. Find it in the body. We found the discomfort in the body, right? It's a little funky. Maybe if you weren't here, has anyone but me, I'll put myself first. Have you ever felt something in your belly and then gone for food?
Yeah, absolutely.
When I feel something in the belly, I lose hunger.
Okay, well that's another way,
Yeah.
right? Okay. It's just 2 sides of the coin. Whereas if you feel something in the belly and you get curious and you breathe into your sides, feel that belly, breathe into your rib cage, breathe into your feet. Literally imagine the roots in your feet, and everyone, I invite you to do this with me. Imagine the roots in your feet going deeper into the earth right now, like you're held. Okay? Nervous is a story. And when we say this sensation in the belly is nervous, we're back in our head. Whereas if we're in the body and breathing alongside that sensation, we're staying with the body. We're staying with ourselves. We're present here, which means spirit is embodied, as opposed to I'm a talking head. So breathe into your feet and breathe into that belly. You found the sensation, you're feeling it, you're freeing it with your breath. The key then is to take your hands off. The key is to not go in to figure it out. Most people live on adrenaline. That adrenaline comes from fight, flight, freeze, fawn, figure it out, F it, okay? It's not just the 4 Fs, it's 6 Fs, okay? And then we spin and spin in our heads. Whereas if we bring it back into the body and we go, oh, I don't have to figure out what this is. Okay, I'm calling it nervous because that's the story I've had about this sensation for a long time. I'm believing I need to do this right. How's the breathing right now?
Good. I'm more conscious.
Okay.
And I have a question.
Bring it.
Like when you say that we feel uncomfortable in the body, it's because we are in the mind, isn't it?
No, great question. When we feel sensation in the body, it's because energy is stuck somewhere in the body. Energy is meant to move. Bodies are meant to move. When we go into lockdown because we think we need to figure it out, energy gets stuck. If we then don't eat or we don't hydrate well, energy gets stuck. If we add some of the societally acceptable drugs like alcohol, coffee, smoking, all the things, overworking, worrying, anxiety. Have you ever played with any of those?
It's cortisol, high cortisol.
Then you end up with high adrenaline, high cortisol, and it's this roller coaster of, I can do this, because that's coming from the mind, and I can't do this. Someone rescue me. So we end up controlled by the outside world. I need caffeine to feel okay, and then I need, and then you do the caffeine, and then I need something else, and then it's a constant need for a drug fix versus coming into the body and going, I got all the medicine right here I need. When I come into my breath, feel yourself really heavy. Are you heavy on that seat right now?
Quite heavy. And what I heard with what you were saying is that recognizing discomfort in the body isn't in your head, that's in your body. Labeling it and trying to figure it out is what brings it into the mind and out of the body, so that you're unable to actually heal yourself with breath, with food, with water, with the fuel that goes in you to help your body digest and figure it out itself.
Digest everything.
Yeah.
It is perfectly said. I'm going to give you one of these for that. So that's perfectly said, because when we stay with the body sensation rather than going into the mind and making story, right? Oh, I have indigestion, I'll go get a drug at the drugstore to feel better. And then we're layering on coping mechanism after coping mechanism.
Yeah, for sure.
And we end up with smoke screen after smoke screen in front of the divinity that we already are. So if you come back into your body, I'm going to bring you back to the hot seat for another moment. Feel your feet. Recognize your feet. Can you imagine? They don't have to be touching, but if it's easier for you to sit into the sensation of discomfort, what if you knew, how would your life change? Let me ask you this. Are you breathing right now?
Yes.
And are you recognizing the breath coming into the sides?
See.
Beautiful. How would your life change if you were able to know you don't have to figure it out?
Amazing. so calm.
If you were to look at 0 to 100, would 0% of your life change by knowing you didn't have to figure it out, or 100%, or what percent? What number?
100%.
100%. Emilia's life would change if she used this one thing of, I don't have to figure it out, and I now have the freedom process. It's not about going and doing the next thing. It's not the hike. It's not the exercise. It's not the earning money. It's none of those things. In my experience, again, I'm not saying go sit on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying show up for yourself, and everything else takes care of itself. Because if you're present, I'm going to use Emilia, one more moment. She's visiting someone I live with. So she's in the same house, and we saw each other today. Today's her 24th birthday, right?
23.
23! Yay! Happy birthday!
Thank
I
you.
was going to wish you a happy birthday, but I didn't want to blow up your spot if you didn't.
That's
But yeah,
right.
happy
Thank you.
birthday! Oh my gosh!
So
that's
it's her
amazing.
23rd birthday, and the plan was camping. Because our weather has been special recently with plenty of water on land as well as in the ocean, the camping plans changed, and she was a little bit sad. We had a conversation. Was your yes to coming on this show really clear?
Yeah,
Once you
because
got-
of the conversation, yes.
Right. So you took less than 5 minutes today, and now you've given yourself this hour to get yourself, 2 hours it's taking. You made an investment to decide to change your focus from what wasn't working to the possibility that now showed up. You stayed with yourself because I gave you only 1 hour to either shit or get off the pot. Either commit or get out. Yep. I might have just cursed and ruined the whole thing, but okay, there you have it. It wasn't, don't take it for, breathe if it upsets you, because I'm gonna have to breathe because my face is probably turning red. Okay, so, and now you know, right? If you know in your body you don't have to figure it out, then you can invite your body to show you where you're still believing otherwise. It's all stuck energy. Stuck energy goes out sideways. When energy starts to flow, you never know how your body's going to respond because it's been tied in knots. How long have you believed, if you're honest, that you need to do things right? Do you have any memory of not believing you needed to do it right?
I feel like all my life I need to do things better.
Precisely. It's never good enough.
It's never good
It's
enough.
never good enough.
Doesn't matter how much I work, how much I
Precisely.
study, it's never enough.
Precisely. So you've got one thing now, one thing that if you sit into, I don't have to figure this out, I get to stay with myself. The freedom process is that simple. It's find it in the body, feel it, sit into that discomfort, don't go running. Free it with the multidimensional breath that you just learned, and allow the energy to reorganize. Yeah? You feel stable in your body right this moment?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Breathe into your feet, and while I talk to Joe for a few more minutes, breathe into those feet and breathe into that seat. And every time your mind tells you something, I want you to say, thank you for sharing, back in the body. Imagine living embodied, even 1% of your days, more and more from here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, Joe.
All right.
Hot seat for you. We've got a few minutes. We're
Tell
going
me
to
all
play for
about
a
it.
few minutes. Tell me, given what we've talked about so far,
Right.
what area would you like to bring forth so that our audience can hear another real conversation?
I mean, I want to develop more genuine relationships with the people that are in my life,
Beautiful.
and I want to identify the people in my life that are friends and the people, places, and things in my life that are foes, and focus my energy in on truly letting people know that I care about them.
I love it. So one of the ways I like to say that is to clean up energy leaks.
Okay.
Does that resonate? Can you hear it that way?
Absolutely.
Because what happens is sometimes when we're grasping for something we don't believe we have in whatever way, then we'll try to do a bunch of stuff and we'll be spread so thin that nobody's getting the best of us.
That is my my last year's reality.
Okay, well, I celebrate you.
Yes.
And we're going to go fast.
Love it.
Okay? We're going to go fast. What if I said to you, first breathe into your feet and breathe into that seat. Okay? And breathe into those sides. Allow the rib cage to come out wide. What if I said to you, if you put 100% focus into your relationship with you, every other relationship will get clearer?
I believe it.
What do you notice in the body when I say that? And breathe. What do you notice in the body?
One, I feel very heavy, partially because I was listening during Emilia's part, but I also feel like a tingling in my feet suddenly that wasn't there prior to you saying that. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got tingling in the feet. We've got sensation in the feet. So again, freedom process. Find it in the body. Whatever sensation you've got going on right now is for you. Their details are not for you. Your details are for you. We can all free ourselves in each moment of each day. So again, if we come into these feet and just allow it, we found it, you're feeling it. You're in the multidimensional breath, this breathing into the sides and getting nice and staying nice and heavy. Okay, because I know you well enough that you have a very, very strong mind.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
As a blessing and a curse.
Indeed. Yes,
Okay?
absolutely.
Because your mind likes to figure things out. Your mind likes to analyze things. That's a beautiful gift, but knowledge without intuition leaves us scattered and energy leaks all over the place. And the kinds of energy leaks that have potential are in relationship with ourselves, sometimes gets thrown under the bus. Financially, things can go sideways if we're leaking in different places, because finances are just energy moving.
Right.
And if we get energy stuck, it doesn't move like it's supposed to move. So if you breathe into these feet and allow yourself to imagine the one gift you could give yourself where you're currently leaking energy, but you said to yourself today, I'm willing to stop that. Or I'm willing to start that. It might be 5 minutes where you turn all your technology off. I don't know what it is for you. But what is the one gift you could give yourself? Either something you're willing to be honest about and release, or say yes to right now and feel it and find it.
I have been working on this specific thing lately, so I'm glad you asked. It's sleep.
Sleep.
I need to allow myself rest.
Ooh, this is a good one, because you know what? You are not the only one on the island that actually needs to allow yourself rest. Beautiful. So breathe into those feet. Let's get really practical, because I don't like never land of spiritual ideas. I like practical, actionable steps. If you were to be honest, does that mean that you need to set a bedtime for yourself for right now? Where you don't have to be asleep, you just need to be in bed. Or you need to set a turning off technology time? Or what is it you need to do?
When I decide to go to sleep, I have an app that I use. It's called the Balance app.
Okay.
And as soon as I turn on the Balance app and I use the sleep function in the Balance app, I knock out.
Yes.
Every time. So I just have to do that when it is time for me to do that, and not sit up scrolling and figuring out what the next move is, because generally when it's time to sleep, my ideas of what is the next move are not coming from a space of power.
Right. Beautiful. So I'm gonna cut us short, because we're gonna get cut off if not. So if you were to give yourself permission to do one actionable thing, even if it's only for tonight, what could you commit to and then follow through? Because lots of people have lots of good ideas and they use lots of different things, but if you commit once and follow through, you start to build capacity to count on this relationship with you. I know I need better sleep. What is the one thing you could, and if you don't have that, if you're not able to give that answer in the next few seconds,
I got
it's
you.
okay. What is it?
Yeah, the minute I hit the bed, I turn on the balance app.
Perfect. And that means you're not in figure it out mode.
Exactly.
By scrolling. Okay. And is there a bedtime or no? It's just.
It's not so much a bedtime for me.
It's
just
more of a stop.
Actually rest when it's time to rest.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you feel
Let's
stable
go.
in your body right
I
now?
really do.
Do you both feel stable? Are you breathing into your feet right now? And are you present with yourself right now? Thank you so much, Emilia and Joe, for showing up today. And thank you to all of our audience for listening. This is not about these amazing people. This is not about me. This is about you having your simple breath. There's no cost to anyone to come back into your feet, come back into your body, and make your next aligned move. I invite you to take aligned action, getting really clear from what we did today to take your next step. And if you'd like support in coming into your next phase with more capacity and more ability to receive abundance into your life in a really simple, sustainable, and supported way, my website is suzannemenji.com. Reach out. You can schedule a discovery call for 30 minutes and we'll have a conversation. Whether you decide to follow up on coaching or not isn't the thing. It's about you getting clearer so that you can live your aligned life. Aloha. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Emilia. What a wonderful show. What a wonderful treat.
Thank you so much for your time.
This is my first time having two guests at once, and what a treat. Big fist bumps for everybody. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you.